Hi everybody, welcome back. This video is called The Joy of Opening an Action Figure. If you've watched my channel and are familiar with it, you know that I love action figures and they've been a focus in many of my videos. What I'm holding here is a very old action figure. It's over 30 years old. And I managed to still keep it in the package. It even still has the price tag on it from Kmart. Purchased for $3.97 back in 1984. This is a nice collector's item. And obviously I'm not going to open this one. But I wanted to illustrate this is what I would have received when I was a small child on Christmas. And I would have been so excited to have this in my hand, and I would have opened it up and played with it. And to me, this was just the greatest thing in the world as a kid, to have an action figure. Every time I open an action figure, to me, it's kind of like Christmas. It makes me think of those easy times of being a kid, when we didn't have stress, when we didn't have to worry about bills or all the other things that go along with adult life. And although I've grown up a lot, I've still allowed a little bit of my childhood to stay inside of me. And one of my great pleasures in life is looking at and collecting action figures. So I just wanted to show you this one as an example of what I would have gotten as a kid. Now, they've recently re-released Star Wars action figures with very similar packaging as when I was a kid, so I'm sure this was targeted for people my age, but nonetheless, it's really cool to see these again on this old style packaging. But the good thing is they're so mass-produced, and there's so many that I can sort of open this guilt-free now and enjoy it. So, action figure collectors, typically, when they open action figures, they like to preserve the card intact. This is an action figure for Oddball, a clone pilot, and it's in the Star Wars Revenge of the Sith line. And the style of packaging is very similar to the style of packaging that was done in the 80s. If you notice, the color behind the figure in the bubble is also very similar, picked as a good contrast for the figure itself. The back of the figure. Actually, this is an homage to the original Star Wars figures that were released in the 70s. And then there's some vehicles, and as you can see on this old one, they also advertised some of the bigger playsets underneath the action figures. This is put out by Hasbro, but they used the Kenner logo like they did in the 80s and 70s, which has been absorbed by Hasbro, but it's delight to Star Wars action figure collectors. And here is a sticker for an offer, and this was also something we saw on old Star Wars action figures, which there would be a simple sticker if there was any sort of offer connected to the purchase of the action figure. So I'm going to show you the way a true collector opens a figure. I have a handy tool here. That's a safety knife. And a true collector will open the figure very carefully so they don't damage the card. They'll cut along the bottom part right here, this area. some sort of pamphlet. This particular pamphlet is a order form for the Star Wars Darth Maul giveaway, and obviously the contest is expired. And on the back it shows you the terms to order the figure. Now, let's go back to our childhood and look at this figure. Obviously, the figures are a lot more detailed and articulated than they used to be. When I was a kid, the figures had what was called the basic 5 articulation, which meant that it was articulated in the neck, the shoulders, and the hips. 5 points of articulation. And this figure here has considerably more. It has probably a ball jointed neck, ball hinge shoulders, ball hinge elbows, swivel wrists, swivel waist, swivel hips, ball hinge knees, and ball hinge ankles. So there's a lot more articulation on this figure. In addition to that, the paint and sculpting is considerably better than what we had when I was a kid, as you can see. And this figure also has some more accessories. He has a helmet which can be removed, which is really cool. It even has a transparent visor, and there's a little part that snaps into his chest, so you can have him in this configuration here. He also comes with the weapon. This is a really cool figure. You can get him into a lot of different poses. You can display him. Star Wars action figures have a little hole in their feet, so you can put them on display stands. But one of the joys I had as a kid was to put the figure in different poses, like action poses, and I would create little dioramas. It was great fun. I like collecting action figures because they're small and you can display them in a small place. They're just kind of a fun way to recapture your youth a little bit. They're an appreciation and an item of memorabilia from movies and shows that you enjoy. And someone like me, I really enjoy the details and the attention that's given to the smallest little details of these figures. That's something that's always been a source of great enjoyment for me. And this guy will be displayed. And I really have always enjoyed action figures and always appreciated the thought and time that goes into designing them. I even appreciate the art and the artwork, the choice of scenes they put. Everything about action figures to me is just a pleasure and a diversion and a quick, easy way to recap capture some youth. I hope this video inspires you to find your inner child a little bit and seek out something that made you happy as a kid, because there's no reason you can't be happy with it as an adult. And recapture some of those innocent days when we didn't worry about bills or stress or politics or all of the problems in the world. And we could just relax and be a kid for a short time. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. And please rate, comment, and subscribe.